Hey everyone, Cary here with Cary Kolat, presented by RUDIS. If you got any questions or comments, please leave them at the bottom of the video. Ask them, tweet them at us, send them to RUDIS, and they'll get them to me. This week I had a question was, just what are some of the what's probably one of the easiest things you can do to help start moving your wrestling forward? And one specific word comes to mind, and it's constantly overlooked, I think. Not overlooked by the good guys, the solid wrestlers, the great wrestlers. They realize the importance of it is routine, right? If you can keep that word in your mind, routine, developing some routine that works for you and helps you and increases your technique or increases your conditioning or your strength. And that's where I see people fall apart. I mean, and if you're a coach, and you're like me, you're getting up in age. I'm 46, right? So I'll tell you how important a routine is for me to try to stay in shape with my guys. As a head coach, there's times I'm on the mat and I might go out there and roll around with my guys during the season. I'm running practice. But I'll tell you what happens. I get called, I got some kind of paperwork thing that pops up or some kind of meeting. And, I miss a couple workouts that help me maintain my body at 46 years old. And all of a sudden I get back on the mat the next day with one of my guys, and the following day I'm sore. It's because my routine got busted up and my conditioning level wasn't able to be maintained, or my constantly using my muscles and keeping my joints loose wasn't able to be maintained. At 46 you get tight in today's world. So if you're an older person out there watching this video, you completely understand it. Now, as a young competitor, routines are the most important thing that you can have. Things that make you mentally feel good, that make you physically better, that make you technically better. There should be things that you do. For me, I know with my old training partner, Sinshiro Abe, one of the things we did either before practice or after practice, through my college career and international career when we were training together, was we always did 6 minutes of line drills, and he'd go for a minute and I'd follow him and mimic him and try to keep up with him, and then he'd follow me. And we did that for years, and that really, kept my feet moving and kept my conditioning up and kept me active when I was competing. And, and I also had some routines that I did in terms of clearing ties. I before practice or after practice, and I've given this talk before, touch me here, post clear, get to a single, touch me here, post clear, get to my high C, collar tie me, pass it. Just things, and it wasn't a killer drill. It was just motion and movement. Every time somebody put their hands on me, I was instantly clearing that tie to get somewhere. Right now in the summertime, the biggest thing you could do is sit down and sit back and say, okay, where can I analyze my wrestling, and what routine can help me? It might just be a simple clearing ties like I did. It might just be motion drills that you do before practice or after practice. It may be as creating another word for it is habit. Maybe on Monday and Wednesday during the summer, just, you don't have to kill yourself. You don't have to be in great shape right now. It's summertime wrestling. Monday and Wednesday, you get up in the morning and you go for a run. You establish a habit or a routine of doing something that you haven't commonly or normally done in your career. And from there, you continue to progress. Routines are important. Before practice, after practice, routines, getting up early a couple days a week to get a little extra time in. That's how you need to look at it. It's got to be a routine or a habit that you're forming this summer in an area that you think is going to help you. And when you decide, sitting down with your coaches, but when you decide and you get to pick the area, it mentally is a big pickup because you're putting that extra time in. So, all right, well, have a good week. You got questions? Again, fire them at me or RUDIS, and they'll get them to me, and talk to you all next week.